Your 3 minutes starts now.
Hello, my name is Evelyn and I am running for the position of Public Relations Coordinator for the year of 2018-2019. For those who don't know me, I'd like to start with some information about myself. I am currently a first-year microbiology major who came down to San Diego from Milpitas, California, a small but bustling town near San Jose. There I grew up with my mom and my late grandma as a timid and awkward child. High school was when I was able to break out my shell, when I discovered my passion and took more leadership positions through volunteering with the Red Cross, working as a lifeguard, and starting and running my own clubs, and much more. Having to start over in college and be so far away from a place I called home for so many years was scary. Coming to state was overwhelming, and to be honest, it still has this way of making me feel small. This feeling was emphasized even more by the toxic situations that seemed to encompass my first semester in college. Samahan has allowed me to open up and has given me confidence, but even more importantly, Samahan has reminded me the importance of taking risks like the one I'm making today, standing in front of you all. Through meeting and making connections with some amazing people and getting more involved through the KA and Som Apprentice program, socials, fundraisers, attending other cultural shows, and becoming part of FCN as a supporting role, Samahan gives me a reminder that home isn't always a place, but sometimes it's a feeling. I think everyone who has spoken or will speak can agree that it's really something special to take the love and passion you have for something and give it back as a way to make that thing better and continue that same love and passion in other people. This is the reason why being elected as Public Relations Coordinator would be such a blessing to me. Communication is one of the most essential parts of any relationship, including that of AB Samahan with its members. Therefore, I think public relations is an integral part of the executive board and even Samahan as a whole, because it serves as a bridge between the organization and its members, and without members, it's arguably that there is no organization. As a general body member, I have learned the value of communication this org has with its community and its members, and I wish to use my leadership, insight, willingness to learn, positive attitude, and hardworking nature to continue this and try to better this communication. I want to encourage members to play an active role through consistently putting out newsletters and communicating and publicizing events through our social media accounts and GBMs. I hope that you will see the drive I have if elected, and I will be able to bring ideas and support fellow e-board members and GBMers. If elected Public Relations Coordinator, I will make as much effort I can for
Evelyn, I'm sorry, but
okay.
time is up. Yeah.
Wait.
You sound like Okay.
It's okay.
So we have 2 questions from the current position, but Nikki Ray will be asking them.
Okay.
All right. So your first question is, since the title is called Public Relations, how will you maintain good relationships with other organizations on campus?
I think it's to maintain relationships with other organizations on campus. It's really important to communicate. That could be through emails and also supporting each other through going to their events so that they can go to our events too, making sure that we support them through social media as well, and just basically encompassing what communication is in order to maintain a healthy relationship with other orgs, whether it be cultural or any other org beyond that.
Okay. And your second question is, since this position is habitual and year-round, as you publicize events every week, how will you stay organized and on top of your work, as it can be easy to fall behind and forget your work?
I think this is something that I've learned through just being in college. Time management is really important to me. If you know me, I keep calendars for everything, and I think that would be the same morale I would have as Public Relations Coordinator, just making sure I'm on top of all of my deadlines and making sure to have, again, that communication with other e-board members and GBMers, and just be keeping on track of all the events and making sure I can do what I have to do.
Thank you. Now we have some questions from the audience. The first one is, AB Samahan's presence on social media has been declining for the past few years. What would you focus on and do to rectify this problem?
I think personally for me, like I'm a member of the society that is very like social media present. So I would just emphasize that and make sure that all of our social media are running and on top. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I would try and maintain communication through all of those outlets, as well as making sure that all of the other e-board members communicate with me so that everything else gets pushed out as well. Just making sure that everything is updated.
Okay. And then your second question is, public relations isn't limited to just social media. How else will you reach out to others?
I think I would, along with social media, I think it's really important to push out events and communicate with members through GBMs, because that's when we really get to see our members face to face, because it's very different communicating with people through social media because you don't see the person there. But actually getting to interact with members and seeing them at events is really important, and there we can push out other events and just emphasize member participation.
Thank you.
Thank you.